They employed Banksy's trademark absurdist and dystopian imagery to protest Israel's decades-long occupation of territories the Palestinians want for a future state. "This is the story of David and Goliath," said Kobi Abergel, an Israeli art dealer who purchased the painting, without elaborating on the analogy. He said the gallery was simply displaying the work, leaving its interpretation to others. The Associated Press could not independently confirm the authenticity of the piece, but Abergel said the cracks and scrapes in the concrete serve as a fingerprint that proves it is the same piece that appears on the artist's website. He said the relocation involved delicate negotiations with his Palestinian associate and careful restoration to remove the acrylic paint sprayed over Banksy's work. The piece now stands on an ornately patterned tile floor, surrounded by other contemporary art. Baraj Kashkash, the gallery's owner, said the roughly 2-square-meter yard block was so heavy it had to be brought inside by a crane and could barely be moved from the doorway. Israel controls all access to the West Bank, and Palestinians require Israeli permits to travel in or out and to import and export goods. Even when traveling within the West Bank, they can be stopped and searched by Israeli soldiers at any time. Israeli citizens, including Jewish settlers, can travel freely in and out of the 60% of the West Bank that is under full Israeli control. "This is theft of the property of the Palestinian people," said Juris Kamsiad, a spokesperson for the Palestinian Tourism Ministry. "These were paintings by an international artist for Bethlehem, for Palestine, and for visitors to Bethlehem and Palestine. So transferring them, manipulating them and stealing them is definitely an illegal act." The Israeli military and Koget, the Israeli Defense Ministry body responsible for coordinating civilian affairs with the Palestinians, said they had no knowledge of the artwork or its real location. Banksy has created numerous artworks in the West Bank and Gaza Strip in recent years, including one depicting a girl conducting a body search on an Israeli soldier, another showing a dove wearing a flak jacket, and a masked protester hurling a bouquet of flowers. He also designed the walled-off hotel guest house in Bethlehem, which is filled with his artwork. A spokesperson for Banksy did not respond to requests for comment. This is not the first time the street artist's work has been lifted from the West Bank. In 2008, 2 other paintings, Wet Dog and Stop and Search, were removed from the walls of a bus shelter and butcher shop in Bethlehem. They were eventually bought by galleries in the United States and Britain, where they were exhibited in 2011. Abergel says it's up to viewers to draw their own conclusions about the artwork and its implications. "We brought it to the main street of Tel Aviv to be shown to the audience and to show his messages," said Abergel. "He should be happy with it," Sharf reported from Jerusalem. Associated Press writer Araj has been in Jerusalem contributed to this report.